Hi, this is Mr. Y. So, this is a game that was played between um, Max and Christopher on April 9th of 2014, just a few days ago. And, well, here we go. Let's see, Max was white. He played. Oops, that's not what he played. Oh, hold on. Go back. I'm having trouble here. He played d4. And Christopher played knight c6. That's kind of an unusual response. It's known as the Nimzovich defense. I think better if you're going to do something like that is this. Bring the knight out. That's actually, in fact, this is what I play in response to d4. I bring my knight out. Well, what's the difference? Well, I'll show you what the difference is. Okay, so this is the move you played. Max played this move. I would have played this move. Now what? Knight e5 comes to mind, maybe. And then e4. Who's winning? I don't know, it's not clear. e6. I think it is pretty clear. Looks like white's winning. Black is already all clogged up. He's not going to be able to get his bishops out. Bad situation. This is the move. Max didn't play that. Max played this, which is okay. Sure, why not? Christopher played that. Yeah, alright. Knight c3. Okay, now this is the point where you really need to start attacking. One of these two going forward sort of come to mind as the obvious choice. Gain a tempo, gain some space. This is a relatively passive move. d5. Okay, sure, now we're looking more like a fairly standard opening. E takes d. Yeah, e takes d. Well, right, okay. The trouble is that pawn is now being attacked twice. And it's being defended only once, so that pawn is now history. But, you've just taken a pawn, so you're exchanging pawns. How about this? That looks nicer to me. Doesn't exchange pawns. Forces a move on his part. Where's he going to go? Knight e4, perhaps? Yeah, we've got the same situation. White's got a better development. Maybe do something like that. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure what the response is actually here. Bishop b5. Maybe do something like that. Yeah. I'm liking white here. Anyway, but okay, that wasn't played. He took. And naturally, Christopher took back. Okay. There is a rule of thumb in chess. Actually, there's two rules of thumb. What my brother likes to say is that if you have an opportunity to exchange, you want to be the second one to capture. Okay, you don't want to be the one to initiate the exchange. You do this, you do this. Now your pawn is gone, he's got an extra pawn. You did it again, you took his knight, he took it, it brings out his queen. Okay, now let's look at the position. Who would you say, if you didn't know the rules of chess and you looked at this position, who would you say moved first? Looks to me like black has moved first. Black has more pieces developed. I mean, 2 real pieces developed, and white only has a pawn developed. That's because you exchanged all your developed pieces off. Okay, don't do that. You don't need to do that. Keep your pieces on the board. Right? Okay, so you didn't do that. You took here, and then you took back. And then again, you don't need to take that knight. This is so much better. Now you've got the lead in development, and he has to catch up. Alright, so you took. And he took. And now he's got a huge lead. Knight f3. Queen e4 check. This is interesting. I didn't see that coming. Isn't the move I would have made, but it's not all that bad. It's okay. Well, we've got 2 attackers on the. Well, I don't know. It's a check. It's aggressive. Bishop e3. Whoops. So, okay, you got a choice here, right? You can go to bishop e3. Let's draw arrows rather than, or you can go to bishop e2. Right? Both of those are reasonable responses. Why do I prefer bishop e2 to bishop e3? Oh, I know why I prefer that. Because it allows you to castle while protecting the knight. Yeah, adding another defender to the knight. Now, yeah, now he doesn't want to exchange. Well, he's not going to exchange that knight anyway. But it's always good to be defending your pieces. This one doesn't actually defend any other pieces. It defends this pawn, but the pawn's already defended twice. So yeah, so this is the better move. It allows you to castle, and it defends a piece. All right, but that isn't what you played. You played this, which is, you know, it's not bad. You can't really complain. Bishop g4. Now he's pinning the knight. That's the other thing. If you had put this bishop here, this knight wouldn't be pinned. Okay, the knight is pinned. It's being attacked twice, defended twice. So it's not a huge deal yet, but keep in mind it's pinned. Bishop e2. All right, so now you unpin it. That's good. And we have e6. Okay, I suppose you're developing the other bishop. That's good. Knight g5. Okay, I suppose you're attacking the queen here. Yeah, right. That's okay. But you're also exposing this bishop to, and I suppose you're attacking that bishop at the same time. But it's just one is defended by the queen. Okay. Well, what would you do if you were white here? What's the best move? Now, you played it one move later. The move you played right now was here. Best move is here, attacking the rook. Now the rook pretty much has to go here, or let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, there's really no choice. I think this is the only move. All right, so let's go back. That wasn't what you played. You brought the bishop out here with check. C3 isn't bad. This is what you played. Yeah, sure, why not? C3. And now you took with the queen, attacking the rook. The rook is unprotected, so to protect this is nice. I always like this kind of move. Except for the fact that it doesn't quite work. Bishop takes. Now what? Now you took back with the knight. You forgot the fact that the reason you put the bishop there to begin with was to defend the rook. So when he takes with the bishop, you need to take back with the queen. Okay. Now, granted, he still might take your queen with the queen, but then you take back with the knight, and you're okay, right? You're still behind, but you're not losing. So what do you do? So yeah, okay, so you took with the knight, and that loses the rook. Oh, okay, that's kind of game over. King d2, queen g2, queen g1, hoping against hope to exchange. Although, you know, that's really not the way to go. When you're down material, you don't try to exchange queens. I understand you wanted to defuse the attack. There's something to that. But you want to keep the position as complicated as possible. And why not, while you're at it, you know, take a bishop? I don't know, just a thought. Hanging bishop. Yeah. You're up a bishop not up, you're still down material, but, you know, you're not down as much as if you try to exchange your queen. So, besides, he just takes your knight. Takes your knight, queen g3, still hoping to exchange, queen e4, c takes b. Now you finally take the bishop. Then knight takes. Queen f4. Still hoping please, exchange queens. Exchange queens. No, queen. Not going to happen. Queen d3. Check. Right, okay. So what was the way to avoid mate in 1? Maybe king e2. Yeah, it's kind of hopeless here. You're down so much material. This game is lost. Okay, so you go there, giving a mate in 2. King e1. And then he plays... No, he doesn't play checkmate. He castles. Sure, there was a reason. Maybe he's being the cat. Rook d1. Oh, this really hurts. I mean, okay. Is there a better move than rook d1? How about rook c1? Rook c1's nice. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Now he's actually got a mating threat that he has to think about. I mean, granted, yeah, he's going to get out of it. There's a lot of ways out of it. Probably the easiest is just to go ahead with your own mating attack. Rook takes. That's the only way out. And then queen takes. Okay, so now it's going to take a few more moves for black to win. Instead, you went to pretty much the only square that ensures that a checkmate is possible. So we have checkmate. All right. So, what's the thought here? Let's go back to the top. How long have we been going? Oh boy, I've been already going 11 minutes. Okay, so we got a weird opening. It does have a name. Keep your pieces on the board. Stop trying to exchange them off. When you exchange them off, especially when you get yourself into a development hole like you do by exchanging them off this way, now you're just down so much material. He starts an attack, and if you don't defend precisely, you're gonna lose. And you didn't defend precisely. Yeah, you need to take back with the queen here. You got to keep defending this rook. I suppose, yeah, queen takes f3 is really the only way to go. Yeah, this just loses. Queen takes rook, and it's game over. I start chasing him around. Don't try to exchange off your queen when you're down material. When you're down material, you want to keep as many pieces on the board, of your own pieces on the board as possible. The move here, obviously, is to get rid of this darn bishop. This is okay. This is losing, but it's not death like what happened. Okay, this is death. All right, game over. The castling, that was a nice touch, Christopher. I'm not sure what you were after here with castling on mate in 1. Yeah, I'm sure you had your reason. All right, go play chess. I hope you're having fun. That's the main thing. Keep having fun. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.